it's cold here in the UK. Anyway, since combining my home office and studio into one room, not only am I more productive, but I'm also unable to hear people knocking my front door. In comes Eufy to save the day with this. The 2K battery-powered video doorbell. Roll the intro. Right, before we crack on, let's start by addressing some of the questions you are probably already thinking just based off of that intro. What does add-on mean? You eagle-eyed viewers would have seen on the box that it says it's an add-on, and this just means it's the doorbell, nothing else, meaning in order to use it, you will need to already have a home base too. Why 2K and not just 1080? I know I always bang on saying that HD is enough for security cameras, but the 2K version was on offer at time of purchase for the same price as the HD, so yeah, it just made sense. Why did you go for the battery-powered one? The wired version of this doorbell has an SD card slot, so if someone steals your doorbell, you're going to lose your SD card as well as the doorbell, as well as your footage, whereas the battery version stores its recordings onto the home base, which also means if your internet goes down, it will still record locally. Why didn't you get the new dual camera version? Well, the front of my house is already monitored with a Eufy Floodlight Cam 2 Pro. And seeing as this was purely an upgrade to my existing doorbell for alert purposes only, the video aspect wasn't as important to me, so I didn't feel the need to spend that extra dosh on the dual camera version. You do know there are cheaper alternatives. Not a question, but you're right, there are a lot, I mean a lot of smart doorbells on the market now. Some of them half the price of the Eufy, but I'm already well within their ecosystem with various cameras and security devices, etc. So it just made sense to stick with what I knew. Also, the Eufy system works fully with no subscriptions. No subscriptions at all or any hidden fees. Right, did that answer your questions? If not, let me know. Comments down below. And whilst you're down there, please do consider subscribing if you aren't already, because apparently it really helps me out by getting sent more free stuff to play with. Thanks. So what can we expect from this? Well, it has an IP65 weatherproof rating and it's compatible with both Alexa and Google Home. According to the box, it has a 180-day battery life, which will obviously vary depending on the amount of visitors you have, and the battery is not replaceable, by the way. My brother has had this exact one for a while now, and he says, "We have multiple deliveries each day, so probably charge every 3 months at the moment, but if it's quiet, it lasts ages." When it does come time to recharge, however, the battery typically takes around 6 hours to fully recharge. As I mentioned, it has a 2K resolution, and when this is combined with their new wide dynamic range, you get a much clearer, colourful image, and as you would expect, it has two-way audio, so you can respond in real time, and here is what that looks and sounds like. So here's what it looks and sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Testing, testing, testing. Right, enough chit-chat, nattering, dialogue, synopsis, chin-wagging, tete-a-tete, yammer, patter, and confabulation. Let's open it up and see what we get in the box. So in the nicely packaged box, you will get a bunch of gum, the 2K doorbell unit itself, some screws and raw plugs, some wire/connector things, not sure what they're for at the minute, a detaching pin to remove it from the mount once it's locked in place, a micro USB to USB Type A charge cable, a mounting bracket, and a 15-degree mounting wedge to slightly angle the doorbell if you so wish. So that's what you get in the box. Let's go set it up, shall we? As you've just witnessed with all Eufy products, it was easy to install with 2 screws, fixing it to the wall using their template sheet, which you'll find in Gump. And then the setup via the app, as always, quick and simple. Now, out of the entire setup process, what shocked me the most was, even though this is the battery powered version, you can still hook up those little cables from the box to your existing doorbell, so it will continuously charge. And it also works with my existing chime. It actually rings my existing wired doorbell, which lives up here in my hallway. How cool is that? Now, this is going to be my only doorbell, obviously. Who has more than one doorbell? So what it needs to do, and what it needs to do well, is quickly notify me when someone rings it, which thankfully it does with a very fast notification to my phone. And then when clicking the notification, it generally loads the feed on my phone in around 3 seconds. As it's connected to the home base, this can also be configured to ring as your chime, just like a doorbell. Or you can actually configure your Alexa to also act as a chime. I'll be using both of these, as well as this, the add-on doorbell chime, which will be plugged in next to my desk. So hopefully now there is no possible way I can miss someone at my door. There are various other features with this, such as motion detection, setting detection zones, human detection, night vision, and so on. And these aren't important to me because, as I've said, I have another camera which will handle these, but you can see a full list of the features on this link or down below. One feature that is very useful to me is the quick response, so that when someone rings the bell, I can instantly reply to them with an automated message, so they think it's me talking. And this is done literally without delay, so I could say,
"Hold on, mate, I am having a massive shit here."
So there you have it, the Eufy 2K battery-powered video doorbell. Very easy to set up, and it performs its job very well, in my humble opinion. If you want to pick one of these up for yourself, there is a link in the comments down below. And whilst you're down there,
that's what she said,
please do consider liking the video, even if you didn't, subscribing if you aren't already, and hitting the bell to get notified of when I upload new videos. Thanks. And thanks for watching. So until that upload, goodbye internet.
throw this shade on me, like they all hate on me. Don't bring that rage on me. Why they throwing shade on me, like they ashamed on me? I thought what